welcome back to another episode of Swords and Feather. If you are new here, my name is Feather Hendrix and I am your lovely host. And this vlog is just the day-to-day daily life of me building my dream cozy brand and my dream business, and just sharing my thoughts, my progress, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the real of what it's actually taking to make this creative brand come to life. I don't want to get too much into the weeds about my past and my background, because in my last vlog I shared a lot of that information already. So if you haven't watched my previous vlog, go and check that out. And then if you really want to, I have a playlist of what I call my Cozy Fairy House vlogs, which was basically the pre-evolution of the vlogs that we are doing now. So the idea is 30-minute vlogs, something that I can edit in a day, but I'm still packing in a lot of value and visual aesthetic and growing are a part of my journey now. And thank you so much for giving me a shot and giving me your time. I think as I kind of do this daily practice and start posting more vlogs, the more and more value I'm going to learn to inject in them. And I also think that there are things about my life that may help you get on this path as well, if that's what you desire, or if you're just looking for entertainment. There's quite a bit of that as well. So we've got quite an exciting list of things that I'm hoping to get through today. And like I'd mentioned, my goal is to really keep these vlogs 30 minutes long. So if I start recording and we hit that 30-minute mark, we're ending it. I'm editing it, and then you just have to stay tuned for next time. But we've got a lot of things that we are going to do today. So one of the first things that I want to address is my face. If you've been following me for a while, my face normally does not look like this. And actually yesterday I got my retouch appointment for microblading my eyebrows and doing lip blush on my lips. So that's kind of why my makeup looks a little bit heavier and maybe a little bit more cartoonish. So you guys have seen me in my previous vlogs. I've had microblading and lip blushing done before, so you know what I'm gonna look like once I'm all healed up. But I wanted to use this episode to, at least for a segment of it, to tell you about my experience with that, because I know that that's something that a lot of people are considering. And spoiler alert, I love having the lip blush and the microblading treatment done. It has just completely improved my confidence in so many different ways. So we will talk about that a little bit later in the vlog. I'll share all my details, including what I used to look like before getting these treatments done, what the healing process is like, and how I felt that it really improved my self-confidence. So we will talk about that. What else have we got going on? We've got I wanted to do a garden update, show you guys what the garden's been looking like. I'm brand new to photography. I grew up in a family where photography was a big part of our family, but I never was like the one handling the camera or anything like that. And I honestly, once I turned 18, I kind of like completely forgot about it. But now I'm trying to get back into it, and I just have realized that I love it. There's a lot that I can do by having that skill, whether that's taking portraits for people, just improving my cinematic eye, improving upon coloring and editing. And it's just like, it is just such a wonderful hobby to get into. There's just so many benefits. It's just such a valuable skill to have, and it's so fun. It is literally, it's just so fun. So we are going to, you've been following along, just seeing me go from camera 0 to camera something now, and it's been a cool process. It's been a cool process. So let's go ahead and get our day started. it's really nice when you get that like double color.
That lip comes out.
This one's hot. Whoa, look at that. Will you flip it? Whoa. Very nice plate. I don't think I've seen you do the inside plate detail like that.
These are cool.
I like that like spiky, almost like blades of grass motif you did. Juicy. You can see it still though, the like little rainbow. So let's have the conversation. Let's talk about my microblading and my lip blush journey. So I think maybe a great place for me to start is to show you what I looked like prior to getting the microblading done. So that was the first procedure. Lip blushing I've only done twice. Microblading I've done maybe 4 or 5 times at this point. The way that it works is you get the procedure done for the first time. In like 6 to 8 weeks, you get a touch-up, which is basically getting the whole procedure done all over again, and then moving forward, every year you get a touch-up. The pigment is very different for these procedures than what you would think a pigment for like a tattoo is. So it's very buildable, it fades over time, and it's just a lot softer. So the reason that I ended up getting the procedure done is because, as you can see in the picture here, I just never had eyebrows. I have actually scarring on both of my eyebrows, so there's like sparseness there, but even without the scarring, I would still like have very sparse eyebrows, and it like really negatively impacted my confidence my entire life. Like I just like truly did not identify as a person with the type of eyebrows that I had. These like almost invisible, I hated it. So I spent so much time, so much money getting them threaded constantly, because when they're that thin and sparse, just getting them threaded all the time was necessary to make them look even decent. And then I was hemorrhaging so much money on eyebrow pencils because I had to use so much pencil, and it took so much time for me to fill them in every day, and most of the time they were asymmetrical. It really devastated my self-confidence and like what I thought about myself and how beautiful I was. I literally feel like I was born without the correct eyebrows. Like, I think that if I picked this character and I came into this, it was like, where are my eyebrows? Like, these aren't the eyebrows that I picked. The eyebrows that I have now are like the eyebrows that I feel like I should have had my whole life. So when the microblading procedure first came online, I was really scared and hesitant to try it because obviously getting permanent ink on your face is terrifying. You know, is it going to be painful? What's the healing process going to be like? What if I don't like it, or the artist that did it just did a terrible job? I took a lot of time to do research, and I spent a lot of time thinking about my eyebrows and how do I want them to look and what shape and like what color. And I studied a bunch of different artists that were posting their portfolios on Instagram, and I was just so blessed and so lucky that an artist happened to live in my area and had her own business. So this was very accessible procedure for me to go and get done. And her studio is so clean and so nice, and her business has just been thriving ever since I first got my microblading done for the first time, I think in 2021. It's a very simple procedure. It doesn't take very long. I think the first time you do it, it might take longer because if your artist is anything like mine, she spent a lot of time mapping the brows and trying out different angles, sparseness levels here, a little bit here and there. Like, she really tinkered with many different possibilities, and she identifies the best one. And the other thing that I really loved about my particular artist and her process is that she also would look at you with her own eyes, but then she would also take lots of pictures and videos of you, so she was like getting multiple perspectives to create the most symmetrical, even best suited eyebrows for your face. And as soon as I got this procedure done, my confidence exploded through the roof. It was worth every single dollar to me to get this procedure done. I'm telling you right now, if I did not have the microblading done, I don't think I would have had the courage to start a YouTube channel. Like, that's how debilitating and that's how fixated and unhealthy my obsession was with the way that my eyebrows looked. So obviously, after having such a positive experience with microblading last year for the first time, I decided to get the lip blush procedure because, as you can see in the picture before I got the microblading done, my lips have just always been unpigmented. I love tattoos. Like, I have a lot of tattoos. So the idea of me getting a tatted lip color, that just makes total sense to me. And then the other beautiful thing is that all of these pigments fade. So worst case scenario, I just let these things fade if I don't ultimately like how they look. But spoiler alert, I love how everything looks, so I'm not worried about that. But that is an option. They can fade. It's not gonna look bad when it fades. It just looks softer, and the color's a little bit less saturated. I love the lip blush procedure because another added benefit is that it kind of added more fullness to my lips, but it's just so natural looking. My lips they are still 100% my lips. They're just slightly more enhanced because there's more saturated color, and then they're a little bit permanently lined. So I think that is very beautiful, especially if you're someone that's trying to it just enhance their natural beauty. Another added benefit, and I don't know if this is scientifically proven or not, but I think, and this is just my personal opinion, when you get procedures like microblading and lip blade or lip blushing done, what I obviously notice and what everybody goes through is that you actually force the skin to heal. It gets completely I don't want to say destroyed, but it's like a controlled injury to the eyebrows, to your lips, that forces that whole area to shed all of the old skin and old cells and create new cells. I think that there is a really like hidden beauty hack about this, because that whole process of like, especially with my eyebrows, my natural eyebrow hairs have been growing back in thicker and better than ever. I do believe that the annual like controlled injury of getting that needling done into these areas is stimulating hair growth. If you're not getting this procedure done, when does your skin ever get a chance, especially on your lips and like your eyebrows, to have that complete resurfacing of new skin? It just doesn't. It just doesn't happen at all. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like people are really talking about it, but this is something that I've observed, and just scientifically, it makes a lot of sense to me. I'd be curious to know if any of you have had that same experience or realization. It's crazy. So that is kind of my story and my background there. Both are easy healing processes. You know, when you're getting the actual procedure done, you are numbed out. Although I will say the lip blush procedure is definitely a lot more uncomfortable and like definitely on the painful side, even with the numbing cream, at least for me. Especially when she's going over like certain areas that have already been hit with the needle a second or a third time, and then like it does hurt. But the healing process is way easier on the lips because they can get wet. The eyebrows cannot get wet. So I can't work out, I can't sweat. I think the lips hurt more in the process, but the healing part of it is definitely much easier. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any other questions, both of these procedures tend to be, you know, on the pricey side, but I have personally felt that the positive effects that it has on my confidence and the time that I'm saving on feeling like camera ready and beautiful just without any effort is, I can't trade it for anything in the world. And I honestly just like, again, especially with the eyebrows, this is how I've always seen myself and believe that I should look. And it's a really sensitive topic to talk about. And I know like a lot of men and women probably have like one thing about them that they're like, gosh, if I could just like change this, I would just feel more like myself. And I just want to encourage you that if there is something like that you want to enhance or change, like it's, you know, if it really is going to change and improve your confidence, it sometimes is going to be worth the price tag that you're going to pay, as long as like whatever procedure you're getting is from a trusted, safe, healthy source. So yeah, and for those of you who are like, you know, you want to get lip filler but you don't want to get lip filler, I think the lip blush procedure is a great first step just to see if that can satisfy like any of the insecurities that you have with your lips. I definitely recommend it. And then if you don't want to do any of those procedures but you potentially want to add more fullness to the lips, I actually also do microneedling on my lips. I haven't done it recently, but I was doing it once a week, where I just gently like take a microneedler, like a lot of people use it for their hair, but I was using it on my lips, and then I would add a very like good quality oil on top, just make sure it's moisturized, and that will give you that similar effect of plumping in a much more natural way, and then that force controlled injury on the lips causing new skin to grow and be formed can like give you that result in a much more subtle and safe way. Obviously do all the research possible to make sure that you have like the right needle size and you're disinfecting the needles and all that kind of stuff. And this isn't really going to be a beauty channel. I'm not really much of a beauty girl. It's really funny because with me, it's like I love clothes and I love makeup and I love all those things, but they just kind of feel secondary to who I actually am and like everything else. Versus I know that a lot of people who come onto YouTube, like they are like, this is what they do. They've tried so many different things. So I'm not going to pretend to be an expert. I'm just sharing my personal experience with you, and I hope that it was helpful. So yeah, leave me any questions down below. If you've got any of these procedures done and how you felt the experience was, do it. Like, don't be afraid to try it. make sure you just find a really, really, really good, talented artist who's going to take care of you and make sure your vision and everything heals safely and properly.